Boom. Hey, what's up, guys? As you could tell by the title of this video, I'm actually making this video to prove to you that we do live in a simulation. First off, though, I want to say shout out to Subway and Gatorade. And after watching this video, you're gonna realize it is okay to eat meat again, and it is okay to drink this shit, and don't look at the label. Okay. Now, we live in a world that's based off of numbers, ones and zeros, but they added the extra numbers in between to hide the truth in front of our eyes. Like this. Say for instance, check this out. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Well, if you look close enough, the 2 is basically 2 scribbled lines, which make the number 1. The 3 is basically 2 half circles, which you can actually straighten out, and they still become a 1. The 4 is actually 3 lines, which if you straighten out, becomes a 1. The 5 is actually 2 straight lines and a half circle, which if you straighten out the half circle, it becomes 1s. The 6 as well is basically a straight line with a half circle, which is just bent. If you straighten it out, it becomes a 1. The 8 is basically a circle that if you take it right and you twist it, becomes an infinite sign, which is a circle. The 9 is basically upside down 6, which if you straighten out, it becomes a 1. And the highest number is 0, which is a sphere, which is the number of completion, which is 0 and 1. So, take a look. Our world is literally made up of zeros and ones. All the shapes in our reality, including your eyeball, is a 0. Your head is a 0. And your like your fingers are 1s. Look at the palm of your hand. 0 and 1s. Look at your head. 0, 1. Look at this. 1s. Look at this. 1s. Look at this. Zeros. Look at your leg. 1s. Look at your genitals, guys. 2 nuts and a penis. There's 2 zeros and a 1. Look at the Gatorade. Zeros, zeros, literally zeros. What do you see when you look at these glasses? Zeros and 1s. 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 See, the best way to hide the truth is in plain sight. And these shapes, 0. A cube isn't a cube, it's just 4 1s. A triangle isn't just a triangle, it's just 3 1s. We live in a world that's a simulated world. But not to freak you out when you can actually see it. I want to explain something to you. We are the ultimate creation. And the reason we experience this zeros and 1 lifestyle is because this is the only way we can survive. We need it. And you might think, oh, what if I'm actually being controlled from the outside? I guarantee you you're not being controlled from anywhere on the outside, because the only person on the outside is still you. You get it? You're on the outside and you're on the inside. So there's nothing to be afraid of. The only thing you're probably gonna be afraid of is that you know this shit now, and you'll never forget it. Look at the facial hair. 1s. Look at my hair. 1s. The money's circle. Everything is literally zeros and 1s. Look around you. Look at the TV. A cube, zeros and ones. Even this chair, bruh. Literally everything. Look at the light. It's a zero. Look at this speaker. This is a $3,000 monitor. Zeros and ones. Literally. Zeros and ones. Look at this. Zeros and ones. Look at the laptop. Zeros and ones. We are in a simulation. But now that I got your attention to the truth, let's talk about being vegan. There's no point of being vegan anymore. I only see numbers. I don't see a face anymore. When I see an animal, I see myself. And I choose to eat myself because I realize there's a reason we eat meat. There's a reason we put this shit in our bodies, bro. There's a reason we made it. We made this shit so we can't actually see the truth. It's not that we're doing harm to each other. It's just that we're giving ourselves a really long time of not being aware. And it's really, really fucking good to not be aware of this shit. Because once you become aware of the truth, you stop living. It's like you need a new life. Like you wish you could start over. It's like, seen the movie The Matrix, the guy that wants the blue pill, but not in a way of selling out. Because you see, the way reality was structured with the wars and everything like that, those things are supposed to happen to distract us. And those people that fight in wars, they chose to fight in wars on both sides. Because that's why they were born. They were born literally to do it. They were supposed to do that. Just like how you were born with a passion to be on the screen or born in the passion to do music, you're no different than the soldier killing another soldier. Two of them were born for that, just to keep us distracted from the truth. You understand now why the farmer farms? You understand now why the insurance guy keeps calling you or the warranty guy keeps calling you on the phone? He's there for that, to distract you. And the distraction is good. You understand why your mom keep nagging you? She's designed to nag you to keep you away, keep your attention span short so you can have brief moments of happiness in the so-called worst times. Because the worst times are the times you feel the most. Because when you become aware of this shit, you can no longer feel, and you'll become like me. Like, I don't feel anymore. Any feeling to me is good. Sometimes, bro, pain is cool, but not physical abuse, emotional abuse. I like to think that people think I'm actually, well, I like to think that people think that I think I'm better than them, so I feel bad about myself so I could actually feel again. See what I'm saying? Because once you can't feel, you can't sleep. Once you can't sleep, you can't dream. You know how it feels to be laying on a bed with your eyes closed and you don't shut off? You don't shut off. You don't go to sleep. You're just constant. That's not cool, bro. It might seem cool if you've never been here, but once you get here and you realize it never goes away, and you're like, oh man, what the fuck did I do? I broke my fucking reality, bro. I broke my game. But you see, let me tell you something. If you're here already, right? You were brought here to be taught a lesson. When you get taught that lesson, everything will slowly go back to normal. So-called normal. You'll be aware of the zeros and ones, but you'll appreciate the system. Yeah. For the advanced mind, for the computer mind, you don't know. Oh, let me tell you what I got in my Subway. Let me tell you what I got in my Subway. Cause I was a vegan, bro. I got bacon in this shit, and I got tuna in this shit. They messed it up today, but I'm glad they messed it up. You know why? They messed it up for a reason, and it's for that emotion I get because I know they messed it up, and I'm glad I could feel it. So I'm gonna eat this, and hopefully it makes me feel some type of way, and I'll appreciate the fuck out of that feeling. You don't know.